Hey everybody, Richard Fergola here with Proud Souls Barbecue and Provisions. And with all the video and content that we bring you tons of entrees and cool stuff like that. But today we're gonna bring you a really killer side, apple pie beans. Let's check it out. Okay, everybody at home in your backyard looking for a killer side dish? Well, I've got one for you right now. We are gonna make some apple pie beans. For those of you that love barbecue or ask me what barbecue is my favorite one thing that I always judge barbecue restaurants on is their sides. And this is a very cool twist on the traditional smoked baked beans. I did this in catering for years. I added a little twist to it. Let's get right into this and show you how we're gonna make this. So we're gonna start with a base of beans, and I just get the Bush's Originals. I usually buy this big thing like that because I'm usually making a whole bunch. I'm not gonna use this whole can because I'm doing just a half pan, but we're gonna make this our base of beans, okay? So we're gonna get this thing about halfway filled up because we're gonna be adding some other ingredients. So once we've got that about halfway filled up, we're just gonna get the beans in there and kind of get them circled in a little bit. So we've got our foundation for the bean dish now. Now we're gonna come in with a couple other products. So we're gonna use Plowboy's Bean Buddy. This is a sauce mixture that's got all kinds of great flavors in it, and it's just gonna really add another level of flavor to your beans. So we're gonna get a good little dose of that in there. Since this is an apple pie bean, we're gonna come in with my boy Smitty from Loot and Booty with his apple cherry barbecue sauce. And we're gonna give this another little depth of flavor. And both of these here, what I'm doing probably about a half a cup of each. We're gonna come in with just a little bit of honey. This is a very sweet dish. I don't really add any spicy elements to this. You can if you wanna take it to that level, but we're gonna put some honey in here. All right, just a little bit of that. We're gonna come in with my Richard Fergola apple cherry rub, and we're just gonna do a quarter of a cup, which is a capful. Again, adding more of that apple flavor to this dish. Okay. We're gonna come in with just a little bit of brown sugar. Kind of add the sweetness to it. And then we're gonna bring in the final ingredient, the home run, some apple pie filling. So we're gonna do a whole can of this and maybe part of another can. And you wanna get your Thermoworks spatula here, you can get the rest of this out. Because we really want this flavor to stand out. So we're gonna do 2 cans. Okay, once we have all the fish in the pool, then we're gonna kind of start to stir all this up. Get everything mixed together, get all the flavors mixed together. Now, one other ingredient that you can add to this is pulled pork. So if you have like some leftover pulled pork, or you just wanna throw one on the smoker to add to it, by all means do it. We're not doing that today. We're gonna leave meat out of this and we're just gonna do just the beans. So we're all mixed up. We're gonna put this on the Yoder 640, catch some smoke for a few hours, and we'll be ready to eat. All right, so our apple pie beans have been on the Yoder 640 for about 3.5 hours. We got some great color, some great smoke. I did mention earlier we were using some pecan pellets mixed with some Royal Oak charcoal pellets. We do about an 80-20 mix on that, so it gives you some great smoke flavor. We got this color. All we got left to do is eat these things. All right, we got some nice apple chunks in here. We're just gonna pour these into a bowl. That's the one thing about using the 2 cans of the apple pie filling is you get a ton of apple chunks in there. And we are just gonna fill this up a little bit, just enough for us to give it a try. Kind of hot. Let's get one of these apples in here. Smoky, sweet. The apples have just a little bit of crunch left in them, so it gives you a little bit of texture. Look at that apple. This is a great side dish to add to your backyard cook. Check it out at Proud Souls BBQ on our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button or go to ProudSoulsBBQ.com.